Hey guys. So today I'm thankful for college. I always had this big idea where I was like, I don't want to graduate from college and be old. Like, I still want to be young when I graduate from college. And I did just that. It never fails. I don't yawn this whole time, and then the moment I start recording, boom, yawn. Okay. And in every video, I also either look over there or over there. Don't know why, but I do. So, right after I graduated high school, I got into college. So, I graduated high school in 2013, and I graduated college in 2015. Therefore, I'm only 25. So, I graduated young. You're welcome, self. But no, I'm thankful for it. I'm thankful for, attending, and even though I was completely done with school, I was like, I still want to go. I want to have fun, and I did. I mean, who can say that they go to school for 5-10 hours a day and spend all of it cooking? Literally, that's all I did at school. Aside from obviously like English and math class. I showed up and I cooked for 5 hours. And I learned how to do different things and different techniques, and like how to cook with my eyes and how to cook with my ears and my nose, and how to properly taste, and the mother sauces, and a lot of it I remember and a lot of it I don't. That's just what happens, when you go through and you get so much information. But I know how to cook. And I had a good time doing it. I met some great people. And I marked something off of my bucket list because I really did not want to have to graduate and be old already. I didn't want my whole life to be wasted away by me spending all of that time in like one subject for college. Like, I still wanted to be able to have time to do stuff with my life. But I went for culinary arts. And, that's just the beginning of like this huge thing that you could do with that. So, I learned how to run a restaurant. I learned how to basically I had a class where I had to come up with my own entire restaurant, like the email, the location, what the building was going to look like, the phone number for the building, like the name of the building, how much I literally had to create the menu, like in depth. I had to have like appetizers, soups, salads, entrees, desserts, beverages, and like the wine and stuff. I had to come up with all of that, and then I had to price every single thing, like what I would charge people to pay for that dish. On top of creating what the building looked like, and where everything would be, and come up with a name and a logo, and oh my god, the yawning. But yeah, so I mean, it was fun to be able to get to do that, and it was even funner to see other people's ideas and what they wanted to do, and it kind of like ties into the stuff that I want to do, and it's really fun and it's really cool, and I really did enjoy it. Let's see, what other fun stuff did I do? Those exit practicals. Let me tell you. Safety and sanitation, you would think is easy. It is not. Because let me tell you. You've got 5 dishes to make in the exit practical. Oh my god, there's an eyelash in my eyeball. You have 5 dishes to make in the exit practical. On top of that, you have to do your knife skills. And you have to start out with your knife skills. Every single thing that you put on that cutting board has to be cleaned. And when you're setting aside your mise en place, you have to clean any utensil that you used during that, and you have to clean your cutting board. So if you use a fork, you gotta wash it. You use a knife, you gotta wash it. You use a spoon, you gotta wash it. You use the cutting board, obviously you gotta fucking wash it. And if you don't do that, you get a point marked against you, because that's cross-contamination. That's the easy part. Here's the hard part. The amount of times that you have to wash your hands. And every single person got docked for this. Because I kid you not, you wash the vegetable, you cut the vegetable, and then you go to the next vegetable. But if you don't wash your hands between those things, because by that point you've touched anything that, like the stuff that you're using to clean, like the cutting board and stuff, well, at least during the exit practical, would make your hands dirty, so you would have to wash your hands, even though it's just a bucket of water. You have to wash your hands. And then if you touch your phone to look at like how much time you have left, because like you only have a specific amount of time that you have to complete all of this, and once that time is up, you're done. And if you don't get your shit done, well, then you don't get to have those points marked for you. You have to get them marked against you, which means you can fail. So if you touch your phone, you have to wash your hands, and if you don't wash your hands, you get docked for that. If you touch your face, your body, your clothes, your phone, you have to wash your hands. And if you don't wash your hands, you're getting docked. And then, on top of that, which you would think is easy, but it's not as easy when you have 10 things that you're doing at once, you're on a time limit, you have a dude standing there watching everything you're doing, and then you're like, oh crap, I gotta check the thing, and then before you know it, bam, you've just been docked, and you don't even realize that you've been docked. So, but I mean, it's cool. I have almost eaten, I did not bring myself to do it, but I have almost eaten a black egg. It got as far as to right here, and then I smelt it, and I was done. I was like, oh, psych. Sorry, chef. Not eating that. I have cooked, but again, did not bring myself to taste it. I kind of wish I did, though, just so that I could tell people that I've had it. But I have definitely prepared jellyfish. Quail. I've eaten quail. Quail is actually pretty good. I don't like duck. Nope. Too chewy. It's almost like rubber, honestly. Like, every time I've eaten it, it's like... And it's been cooked by professionals. Like, these are chefs, okay? My teachers. I don't care for the texture. What other cool stuff have I done? I have been all over the world with this school. Cuisine. Oh my goodness. I think my favorite part about it that I'm thankful for is the plating, the art about it. Like, have you ever carved a fruit and made a design out of your fruit? That shit is fun. So if you haven't done it before, go do it right now. Pause the video and go do it. You know, I am about to sneeze. Wow, that was the most extra sneeze ever. Okay, I know for a fact I used to take pictures of all of my food that I did in school, and I posted them on my Facebook. And if I can find one of my fruit carvings, I'm going to use that as my thumbnail, so that you guys can see the aftermath. But I also have cards. I don't think they're here now. But that was something fun that we did. To go along with our restaurant and stuff that we had to do, we had to make business cards. And basically, for those of us who got to graduate, we had to make a table. And we had to dedicate this table to our restaurant. So mine was like elegant fine dining, and so I had like a purple tablecloth, and I wanted to be able to like cater to events and weddings and stuff. And so I got this little bear figurine. One's of a bride and the other one's of a groom, and they're dressed up with a little veil and stuff. And then I put like little white flower petals going from that all the way around the table. And then I had, we actually got to make the dishes that we created. So I created like a chocolate ribbon cake. It didn't really look the greatest, but it did at the same time, if that makes sense. Where are all of my pictures? See, okay, every time I go on here to look for my own pictures, I can't find over half of them. And I'm just like, really? Can I just see what I've posted, please? Like, that's all I want. Oh! Okay, I did find one picture. The tables. I was in a class called Restaurant. And basically, in this class, they teach you how to run the front of the house and how to run the back of the house. And when you're running the front of the house, you do, well, at least in college, we did synchronized, not seating, synchronized serving. And basically, we opened up the dining room to the public, and then we, as the students, would cook for the people who came in and bought the food and everything. And now I'm looking at it, it's like 4 years ago. Wow, that's a while. Regardless of that. So we learned how to properly set the table. So I'm actually going to pull this picture out, and I'm going to use that. In the thumbnail. Food. We're going to title it food. So that you guys can see what a properly set thing is. Like, literally, you have the napkin in front of you, and then you have your 2 knives, because for whatever reason you have to have 2 of them, and then you have your small fork and your big fork over here, and then you have another, so here's the napkin, and then you have like another fork and a spoon up at the top, and then you have like your little bread plate with a little knife on it as well. And everything had to be, like, we had to get out measuring tape, like a ruler so that we can measure the distance between the edge of the table and where all of it started. And then if you're looking at it, you have the napkin here, but the napkin right across has to be exactly in line, and then the two over here. And then like they taught us a bunch of different like napkin folds. It was really, really fun. I really hope that I can find all of my other... I want to find that carving. I carved fruit, and I plated a bunch of it too. So I just punched myself. I am starting to go on, and I could continue going on because I had a blast, an absolute blast going to culinary school. So to keep myself from continuing on blabbering about anything, let's see. Oh, my graduation pictures. I should put a graduation picture in there. Me looking like a chef. I'm totally gonna do that. My thumbnail is gonna consist of me graduating. I'm literally finding my thumbnails for this video while I'm on the phone with you. Oh, there's so many. Oh, hey, look. I found... Okay, so it's called an artichoke, and it's a type of fold. Where basically you have like the little flaps, and it's like 4 little corners, and it goes up, but then the center of it kind of goes down, and it forms like a little thing in the middle. We used to use that for like bread baskets and stuff, for like complimentary bread. When we would have people come into the dining room to eat, we automatically would take them out a basket full of bread, and then we had the butter with pink salt on top of it. And it was supposed to help keep things looking fresher and clean until the consumer would eat it. I just want all of it to be my thumbnail. I want all of my pictures to be a thumbnail. That's highly impossible because there's like 1,000. I did find fruit platter from when we plated fruit in a bunch of different ways. And fun fact, Ashley actually got to go to the school with me because it was one of those schools that when you go, there's like a big glass window basically on one wall of the classroom, and so people outside could just walk into the school, and then they can go in and watch the students cook in the classes. And so I was allowed to bring my sister to school with me and have her stand outside my classes and watch the class. And my chef noticed that she was standing out there, and so he told her to come inside the classroom, and he allowed her to cook with us. And so she helped me create a mint whipped cream to go on top of my fruit dish that I was doing, and he allowed her to help me plate the fruit dish. And we made like little melon balls with the melon baller. And so she had a lot of fun doing that. Oh, I gotta put that in there. Oh my god. I'm just really excited about this, okay? There's so many stuffs that I wish I could show you guys. I kind of miss culinary school. I had a lot of fun. And I learned a lot of things, and yeah. Okay, I'm gonna stop blabbering on now. If you want to know more stories about my college, let me know down below, and I'll give you some more stories about it. I have 1,000 about them. So if you are enjoying this video and you would like to see others like it, be sure to check out my thankful video where you can see other videos like this where I talk about things that I am thankful for. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!